G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. D1 men and women, the penultimate round coming up. Penultimate, I like that word. Yeah,
great word.
I reckon D1 men is set.
Yeah. Yep.
D1 women still up for grabs.
That's right. Yeah.
Plenty going on still.
Yeah. Well, let's start with D1 women, shall we? Warren, now before we do that, I've got some sticky business we need to get through.
Yep.
Tell us all about the stickiness of what's happening at the moment.
Saturday the 21st of September at the Moonee Valley Racing Club.
It's going to get sticky, yeah.
Once again. It's the Big V Awards night. We're all
and where's it at?
Moonee Valley Racing Club in the celebrity room.
Have they got there's a full card on that night as well? I think Big V Cup's race number 5 or something?
You see if you... No, I'm not.
Wear your jockey uniforms, bring your whips, you'll get a ride, or is that how it works?
Yep.
Okay, good. Go on.
So to get your tickets, the early bird price is on now. Head over to www.stickytickets.com.au/bigv.
Sticky tickets.
Yeah. Will you get a ride that night, or?
Yeah, look, you never know. You see what happens.
You saddle up, you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, D1 women, here we go. Warrandyte 54 defeated Mildura 52. You can take us through this game.
Close game throughout. What it's done, it's ended Mildura's final series.
They threw everything at us.
Well, you knew coming in that you rated Mildura.
Yeah, I rate Mildura. I'm telling you now, no disrespect to Geelong, Craigieburn, Whittlesea, Camberwell, but I reckon we're all breathing a sigh of relief that Mildura won't be there because if they had have got a chance up at home, they would have been really tough.
And look, Chelsea Ransom held Vanessa Power to 3 points and allowed just one shot in the second half.
Yeah, so she went to, I think Vanessa had 5 points about 6 minutes into the game. Chelsea went to her and held her for 3 points the rest of the game. It was a great defensive effort.
Rachel Wansborough has just been sensational
Good
in the last few months. 22 and 12, Steph Thomas 13 and 7. Crystal Whittington, who's also been in good form for Mildura, had 18 and 16.
Good.
Yeah, look, I think the tough thing is with Crystal is she looks really, and I know we joke around about Katie O'Keefe, but she looks really fit. Like she's getting up and down the court a lot better now than even when I saw her earlier on this season. Like she's
made a huge
really
difference.
active, we had to really knuckle down on her because she has the ability to rip a game apart, and
she's been really good the last month.
Yeah, and that 18 and 16, that's a really good number against a team that's going to be in the finals.
Yeah,
and the form that she's in, if she had been playing, on the weekend against one of the teams down the bottom, let's say Hawthorn or Altona, I reckon that 18 and 16 might have been
30 and 20.
Absolutely, well, more than that.
I mean, she's up on rate.
No. Had Amanda Hendricks playing on her most of the time, so it was a really good matchup.
Yeah, definitely. Brooke Rule also had 15 and 7.
Yeah,
good win to Warrandyte because, like you, I really rate Mildura.
What's your streak at? Oh, sorry, we'll talk about your streak.
Latrobe City 65 defeated Craigieburn 55 now. Did you know, yes or no, that they were coming back for this game?
They weren't all back.
No, Tennille Can and Ellie McLean came back for this game.
I said to you last week.
Did you know is what we're saying? Because if you held out on us, when this camera goes off, we're going to have a serious discussion. Did you know that they were back for this game? It's only yes or no. Don't say anything else. Yes?
No, I can't.
Yes
I
or
want
no?
a chance to explain.
Well, it doesn't matter now. They're back.
Yeah, but they're not all back.
So that's a yes.
D'Annunzio's not back.
No. Did you
She
know?
makes a pretty big difference as well.
I don't know that he understands the question.
I know.
Did you know that Tennille Can and Ellie McLean were going to be back for this game? It's a yes, no.
Yes.
Right, okay, there we go.
We're fast.
That's all we needed to
You
know.
guys, if you go, you said that they all going to be back. Were they all back?
Don't words. Here we go.
They weren't.
Here we go.
D'Annunzio was not back.
Tennille Can played foot. When's D'Annunzio coming back?
I'm not telling you.
Oh.
There's a scoop.
Fair enough, no worries. Don't worry about us. You've just let everyone else out there down. They watch the show.
When I give my word to someone, I keep my word.
That's not what you say off air. Tennille Can played all 40 minutes in this game, by the way. Energy put up 24 to 13 shots in the first quarter, so they came out and really got stuck into them. Jamie Lee Pearce 25 and 14, Carly Mullenby and Shoney 11 and 11. Tennille Can 22 points in those 40 minutes. I reckon Craigieburn may have gone down there and expected to win that game.
They might have, but you know what? Here's a question we don't notice. This disruption of these players coming out at this late stage in the season.
Hard.
Is it going to cost them the title?
Yeah. Oh, mate. I think that's
they've
probably
got a
not
couple of
being
weeks
fair
to get themselves back
Yeah,
in
look,
shape.
that's
But is
not
it
being
too
fair.
late? Like,
They could.
it's finals in 2
It
weeks.
potentially could cost them a title, but you also got to remember, you look at Warrandyte and Geelong, there's a couple of other really good teams in there. But yeah, absolutely, it could.
I reckon, I'll put it this way, I reckon Tennille Can and Ellie McLean come back in, and D'Annunzio whenever she comes back. They come back in time for finals. I think they're going to find that the competition at the top is a little bit different now than what it was when they left.
Yeah.
Like, teams have gone up a notch, so...
And look, Latrobe City,
Great win, Latrobe City.
They're 6 and 10, and you know they've had a few players in and out with different commitments and stuff during the course of the season, and you wonder whether they had their full side all season. They're probably going to be a top 4 side as well. For me, they're like Mildura. They're a really good side that's just outside the final.
Now, some news for Latrobe City. I've spoken to my management team, because I've got a separate management team to you guys. I've spoken to my people.
The low budget one.
I've spoken to my people, and I'm going down to Latrobe City last round of the season because Warrandyte's playing it. I'm doing my own Big V TV.
Oh, awesome. Go for them.
Fantastic.
I'm going to monologue.
That's twice you've used that joke. I'm going to look.
Well, we reckon you have a monologue even when we're here.
I'm going to look after the good people in Traralgon when I go down there. I'm going to do my own show with the great, fantastic, super people of Traralgon, because you two don't like them, you two don't care about them. I'm going to go down, I'm going to look after them. I'm going to look after my people in there. Probably will be too.
Yeah.
Forget to plug the microphone in. No, I'm going to head down. I'm going to look after them.
Awesome.
Because you
Good
guys
on ya.
have been banging on about it all. So you won't go. You just don't like them.
Sunbury 51 went down to Camberwell 60. Camberwell get the win with the 24-9 final term. Elise Lambro had 19. Emily Veary had 11 and 8. Kayla Theodore 14 and Deb Oxton 12. Camberwell
Had a bit of work to do here.
well, they did.
Some were okay for a long time.
Not bad at all, but look, finals for Camberwell on a nice edge.
Anything on this game? You would have been watching it.
No, just Camberwell had to get the win. They did. That's really all you can say.
Good effort, Sunbury. Yeah.
Let's head into Sunday.
Camberwell played again. This time they couldn't get the job done. Camberwell 43 lost to Warrandyte 53 in a bit of a low scoring one. The Dragons actually jumped out to a 16-8 lead because they went to the foul line 13 times in the first quarter and hit 10, so 10 out of 13. Good start.
I'll tell you what, they set a caravan up in the first quarter. They spent a lot of time at the foul line in the first quarter.
What are you saying?
It was tent city at the foul line down one end, that's what I'm saying.
After that, though, the Venom went on a 45-27 run, showing really how strong they are. Rachel Wansborough again, 17 and 13. Steph Thomas again, 16 and 9. They're a really quality side, Warrandyte, when they get going. Camberwell, Elise Lambro had 16 and 8. Prue Ainsworth bobbed up with 15 points. Chelsea Ransom had another good defensive game, keeping
Defensive player of the year.
potentially.
We've got that's what the awards there for.
That's
Players
right.
like Chelsea Ransom who wouldn't feature in the stats otherwise.
Absolutely.
That's why that
She
award's
kept Emily
there.
Berry to 7 points, and
Yeah.
Emily's had some really good games.
Yeah,
so that's a good win.
Okay, so how many in a row is that for Warrandyte? Come on, don't tell me you don't know.
No, I don't.
Oh, rubbish.
Lies. Hang on, stick with me.
I reckon
Chris.
it's
That's
10.
11. 11 in a row.
So if you
I
won
think we were
11
2
in
or
a
3.
row,
Yeah.
You've nearly beat everyone twice.
yeah, you are the form team heading into finals. You've timed it pretty well. You're the favourite, sorry.
Geelong went down to Whittlesea in overtime. Geelong 53. I've actually missed the Whittlesea score there. What did Whittlesea score in that game? Do you know that or?
61.
61 it was too. 61 to 53 in overtime. Great win, Whittlesea.
Yep.
It keeps their finals hopes alive.
And last week, or the week before last, I said, Whittlesea, show us what you got. They beat Altona. I was like, yeah. Now you've beaten
Give
Geelong.
them credit.
Well done.
Supercats are a good
Well
team.
done. That's a
Quality win.
fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. Also, but look, this is a great win. I don't care. Geelong, one of the best teams in the comp.
Absolutely.
We'll go very close to winning it.
Absolutely.
Had a couple out. Had about eight players or something like that. I think-
Whittlesea had no Rachel
McEwen
either.
Okay.
so,
Yep. Yep. That's right. But Geelong, look, they're another team that have had a couple of disruptions.
Yep.
They've had a couple of players come in and out, and Anna T,
Yep.
Jay Con, have been missing, and I think that's hurt them as well
Yep.
a couple of times this season. I know what you're not going to complain too much with a 12-3 record,
God, no.
Here's where it's at.
but it's the same deal as the Latrobe City, and it's hurt them.
Here's where it's at. Mildura
Yep.
had to win to keep their finals chances alive, albeit small.
Yep.
Couldn't do it.
Yep.
Camberwell on Sunday had to win. They're still in the finals hunt,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
had to win to really make it hard for Whittlesea. And that Sunday game, couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Whittlesea had to win to keep their finals chances alive.
Got it.
Did it.
Huge win.
Well, Geelong shot at 21% on the back of 23 the previous week.
They've had two
They haven't been able to shoot.
terrible weeks shooting, and that's not going to last, let me tell you.
No, it's not. Whittlesea firm for fourth spot with the win. In OT, the Pacers shot 5 of 7. Geelong shot 1 of 11. There you go.
The stat that I found most interesting for the game. Damning for the game. Geelong from beyond the arc went 5 of 41.
Oh!
Yeah, I don't know why they put up that many shots from out
That's
there.
a
It's just
that's
not
a
their- It's
lot.
not their
That's
style
not
of
their
game.
is it?
No.
No.
Well, maybe Paul Hutchison got
I've been out training this week. Don't worry about going to the rack, girls. Just sit out here.
Don't worry about it.
Watch
Yeah.
it.
Geelong won the board 66-52. Steph Clark had 16, Jay Childs 14, had a good game. Catherine Brockett had 15 for the Supercats, and the Sailor Jess Watson 13 points and 16 rebounds.
Good win for the Pacers. Well done. Hawthorn 74 defeated Altona 62.
know what that means?
Altona win the wooden spoon. I reckon they've got it.
Your guys' favourite team.
Who?
Your two favourite team, Altona.
What are you trying to say? We don't mind Altona.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it.
What big sound sarcastic?
Yeah.
I don't do sarcasm.
Yeah, you do.
If you do, you don't do it well. Altona led 42-33 at halftime. Magic then went 41-20 in the second half. Nicole Swan, 21 points. Jane McKay, 18 points. Jen Cameron, 16 and 12. Jess McKenzie, 10 and 15. They all got amongst it.
Yeah, they
I'll tell you what, I reckon Hawthorn, Zach Natoli would want those sorts of stats week in, week out.
Yep.
And they just haven't delivered. Jane Marie Sands, 16 and 14. Katrina Vogelzang, 16
She's had a
points.
pretty good season, Vogels.
very good season.
Good win, Hawthorn. Good job.
Oh, we just brush over it.
Yeah, well.
I don't give them any love at all.
I'll give him we have him a bit.
Oh, okay, alright.
Ladder, Warrandyte 13 and 3, Geelong 12 and 3, right there. Craigieburn 12 and 4, Whittlesea 10 and 6, Camberwell 10 and 6.
Same. We're going to give you the run home in a moment. 10 and 6 apiece.
Mildura, Latrobe City, Sunbury, Hawthorn and Altona.
Whittlesea has head-to-head on Camberwell, by the way.
That's big.
Okay.
That's big.
So Camberwell's got to finish a win clear.
Yep.
Alright. Here's the run home. Whittlesea has Craigieburn at home.
Their biggest game of the season. They responded last week, and look, I think they'll do it again.
I think.
Whittlesea to win. Yes?
Yeah.
And then they got Hawthorn at home.
Win.
That's a win.
Alright, so they're going to get one.
One, maybe two.
You guys are saying two. If they do that, if they get two, they're in.
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
lose this week
Yep.
and win the week after, it comes down to Camberwell winning both games. Camberwell this week has Altona away. Will win.
Will
Yep,
win.
Definitely.
Will absolutely win that game. So let's just say Whittlesea loses this week, Camberwell wins this week. Camberwell will go into the 4 and it'll come down to the last game. Whittlesea's got Hawthorn, we've already said a win. Camberwell's got Geelong.
They can't beat Geelong.
No, straight out, can't do it.
Straight
Look,
out.
I think
can't
we
do it.
said last week, I said I thought Whittlesea would take that 4th spot, and that was not even thinking that they were going to get up against Geelong like they did, so I'm still sticking with the Pacers finishing in 4th.
I think you've just said the Pacers to finish in 4th as well.
Yeah.
And they're a pretty dangerous 4th place team.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. Round 17, Saturday games. And I think if that's the case, Warrandyte, Geelong, Craigieburn, Whittlesea, no disrespect to Camberwell, but those 4 teams,
They're the best 4 teams.
it's wide open.
Oh, any can win the title.
It really is
Honestly.
wide open.
Seriously.
Saturday games this week, Mildura, Latrobe City.
That's a great game.
Last game of the season for Mildura.
For two teams,
they'll get it.
two teams that haven't made finals, it's going to be a ripper. I think Mildura just.
At home, tough.
You know why I reckon Mildura will win it?
What is it?
Latrobe City, far too often this season, when they've gone on the road,
Yep.
as far away as Melbourne, mind you, and this time they're going to Mildura,
Yeah.
they come up here with 7 players.
Yeah.
You know, I'm telling you now, if you go to Mildura with 7, even 8 players,
Yeah,
you're asking for trouble.
Yeah.
Play them in trouble. And
That's true.
They've got 30 sitting on the sidelines ready to tag team in. I think Mildura get that. Whittlesea, by the way, round 18, come down Latrobe City, my own version of Big VTV with the great people of Terrelgan.
The monologue.
I love them.
Should be good, riveting viewing.
Whittlesea, Craigieburn.
Whittlesea.
Well, you both said Whittlesea.
I think Whittlesea just.
Whittlesea have got a lot to play for.
Who's going to win?
Well, I reckon when you've got that much to play for,
Desperate teams.
I reckon Whittlesea might get up.
Craigieburn have been down a bit, and I know they've had players missing, but even if D'Annunzio comes back, and it's going to
Oh, is she back this week?
I said even if she comes back, she's going to be a little bit rusty. I saw the wink. I was not blind.
was right.
So are you banking on Whittlesea this week beating a full-strength Craigieburn team?
I'm banking on Whittlesea this week beating Craigieburn. Did you know?
You don't think so?
No.
I'm fairly confident that.
Did his eyes sort of look blood? I think if you look up,
It's
to
like
the
one of
left
that. It's
edge of
called
the
a
line.
tell, isn't it?
Yeah.
A
Did you
tell.
know though?
Does it?
If D'Annunzio's
You're
back,
sweating up at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I just missed the table. Then.
do you know if D'Annunzio's back? That means Rachel McKeown is back because I think they're away together.
Ooh, they might
Okay.
be too.
Alright.
So you reckon
if
both teams
D'Annunzio-
might be at full strength this
I
week?
don't know, but if D'Annunzio comes back, Rachel's back, so they cancel each other out. I think Whittlesea will win.
Sweating up.
Geelong Hawthorn, guys, keep going.
Geelong, bounce back.
Geelong will win that one.
Warrandyte will beat Sunbury
Yep.
comfortably.
Yep. I'll
Hey,
take it.
don't say that. You guys keep saying comfortably.
Comfortably is 10 points.
Sunbury will come to play.
They will,
It'll be another
absolutely,
tough
but-
game.
You'll win by 15.
So,
20.
top of the ladder that have won 11 in a row, I can't say they're going to beat a side that have gone nowhere near the
But don't
finals.
write them off. They'll
Right.
come and be competitive.
He's one of those coaches that
Yeah, I know.
downplays his team's chances. He's like
Sunday.
him at Denver.
Wow.
Altona Camberwell.
Camberwell.
31 minutes we go. Chelsea 93 went down to Latrobe City 103. I've told you guys to keep an eye on Latrobe City.
We tip Latrobe. You and I tip Latrobe.
Just
City.
keep an
I
eye.
think we
Just
all
keep
did.
an eye on them, mate.
Yeah.
Russell Permenta 23 points. Now that's right.
Well,
Yeah.
something got messed
he-
up, but I think this bit's right.
Yeah, he just thought, don't need to go inside this
Big
week.
Perm took 3 rebounds.
That's got to be a career low.
Mate, that's
like
like-
since junior, since he was
You let
fine.
Calvin Rees do all the work. for you.
3 rebounds. That's like you going to Hungry Jack's and ordering 1 Whopper.
No joke,
It just
guys.
doesn't happen.
Wait,
Normally you have 7.
Justin.
Oi.
I had
Call me Justin.
Justin.
Doesn't happen all year.
Oi.
Justin.
Yeah.
I had more rebounds than Perm this week.
Ooh. Is that what you're hanging your head
struggling
on?
when?
Is that what you're hanging your head on?
Yep.
No wonder you were high-fiving me when you walked in. Nick Sedley, 22, Jordan Canavan, 17, Kelvin Reese, 14 points and stole 9 rebounds from Russell Permenta. Kevin Johnson, 31
His
points.
best game for the goals.
Mate, he had a great weekend, Butter.
Really did.
Yep.
He spread himself nicely.
Ominous.
Ominous signs. Ominous. Darren Best, 23 points. Now,
So need. Yeah.
There was one biggie.
Vlad Tankov
Yes.
played his first game since May.
Yep.
Played 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Now that had no. Oh, look, if that's right,
Game changing.
if that's right, that had nothing to do with running him back into form, getting him back after injury, trying to get him into match fitness. That is purely about qualifying for finals. Yes or no?
Yeah.
100%.
Chelsea. It's about Chelsea here.
They bounced back the following day
Yeah.
against a lower team.
Yeah, honestly, I said it a couple of weeks ago when Chelsea were on top. They're a really good team, but I don't think they're as good as Hawthorn, McKinnon, and Latrobe.
I don't think it's about Chelsea at all. I think it's about Latrobe City.
They're very good.
Oh, really?
No, they're very
The
good.
energy are very good.
They are.
Hawthorn 74 defeated Blackburn 51. Magic 27-13 second quarter. Smashed it open. Daniel McLennan 20 and 13. Luke Nielsen 16. Zach Natoli 16. Caleb Barry 12 and 10.
No Jay Allen.
No Jay Allen in that game. Nick George 17 points. Brendan Truella 15 and 10.
Last time they played Blackburn won by about 20 points.
They did.
Such a massive turnaround.
Yeah, I think they remembered that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying, Nate, that you like Hawthorn without Jay Allen in that team. Is that right? Or?
No, it was not.
Oh, right. That wasn't you. Was that you that said that?
No,
It was someone, but
It wasn't any of us.
it wasn't any of us.
Certainly wasn't us.
And look, Jay Allen's an awesome player, but if he's out, they've got other players that are just as good that can
Super
step up.
deep.
So look, I think if Hawthorn win the title, they need Jay Allen there and they need him playing well.
Question
but if
without
he's
notice.
not there, they're pretty good still.
Question without notice.
Yeah.
No, to both of you.
Good job, Heath.
Daniel McLennan. Is he the most underrated player in the competition?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
It's not a hard question. It's not a hard question.
The game that he played against you guys quite about a third of the way through the season. He's got soft hands around the basket. He can get on the boards.
Most
He's a really
underrated
strong
player in the competition for
Yeah,
mine.
I agree. I think he's really
Good player.
Warrnambool 72 defeated Craigieburn 61. Eagles up by 6 points at halftime. Seahawks go 43-26 in the second half. Gave the home fans something to cheer about. Tim Gainey 24 and 10. Lee Saffin 14 points. RTB, Lachlan Stoken and Jay Dickinson 10 points each. Good win, Warrnambool. Craigieburn had just dropped right off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we said, they had the up yours Eric month, and they've just dropped right off since then. Altona 75 went down to Mildura 85. Kelvin Henry 36 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists.
Not a bad night out.
Dallas Brown, your boy, 14 points. Hey, he's your boy. You've done a lot of scouting on Dallas Brown.
Oh,
You told us heaps
Yeah,
about
the
his
guy
game
with the
last
brown
week.
hair. Yep.
Joey Masur, 15 points. Matty John, 14 points. Daniel Alal, 12 points for Altona. Now, I reckon Saturday night when I saw that, I thought, oh yeah, Mildura's come to town. They're going to win a couple on the weekend, head on.
Yep, definitely. Coasted home.
Warrandyte 68 went down to Camberwell 81. Dragons get up with a 47-26 second half. Damon Larry 23 points. Chris Lynch 21-7 had a very good weekend. Madhook Mohammed, first time I've seen him 13-11. You sung his praises last week.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's a good player.
He is good.
How old is he?
He's not that young. I don't think he's that young.
He's pretty raw. Like, I reckon.
He doesn't look young, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, he's pretty raw. I reckon if they can just work on him and just, get like his actual sort of
his mechanics,
his skills a little bit higher. He's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, he's massive, long. Yeah, really.
He was good. I like the looks of him. Vishawn Weaver 18 points. James Hicks 16 points. Frankie Rhymes up from the youth league team had 10 points in that game. Here we go.
Yeah, no question. Obviously, if you look at the box
feels
score,
like you knew this was coming.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah, 3 of Warrandyte senior players are missing, and that what the basketball world's like. There's a little. People are talking.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Jared Leonard, Johnny Lee, and Carl Teskey didn't play.
What's the go?
Okay, Jared Leonard out for the rest of the season with an injury.
Okay.
Has been up and down in the back half.
We played him last week.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
You
right.
said that.
He wasn't right.
Yeah. So look, he's got an injury, and better just to sit him down.
Mm-hmm.
No need to push it from here with where the team's at.
For sure.
And obviously hope to get him up for 2014.
Of course.
Johnny Lee and Carl Teskey were let go during the week leading into this game, and it was simply a case of the coaching staff had decided to continue to look at younger players for the future. They got an ideal opportunity over the last 3 rounds to do that.
Yep. So who's going to cut it next year?
Absolutely. Yep. It's all about looking now for the future, and Johnny and Carl weren't a part of the plans for 2014 and were let go.
Do you think it's safe to say that Johnny didn't deliver perhaps what most people thought?
Easily. I don't think there's any doubt.
I really rate him.
So do I.
I remember him at Kilsyth.
I said at the start of the season he was the biggest recruit in Division 1 men.
Oh, I don't need to comment on that. I think you guys have talked about that enough. Mm-hmm. And anyone that was at this game in the first half, and they couldn't go on with it in the second half, but there's some good signs there. The young kids got to go.
There's some good young players coming up. They'll be fine.
Yeah,
that'll be fine.
Camberwell 76 on Sunday went down to Chelsea 99. Chelsea obviously desperate from the night before. Chelsea and Camberwell both split their weekend, by the way. Gull shot at 53%.
Yeah, they were feeling it.
And that was without Vlad playing his 4 seconds.
Butter Johnson had 25 and 7, another good game for him. Darren Best, another good game for him, 21 and 8. Andrew Kelly had 19 points and 8 boards for Camberwell. Chris Lynch, 32 and 7, he had a big one. And Ash Bryant, 15.
I think this was a really important game for Chelsea because I think
really
we've been sort of questioning them a bit over the last few weeks. And if they would have put this down, I think we all just would have written them off. They come out, Camberwell have been okay this season. They've come out, they've smashed Camberwell after losing the night before, and maybe just reminded everyone that on their day, they might still be thereabouts.
I want to put this on the table about the Dragons.
Yep.
Because I saw them on Saturday night.
Yep.
And obviously I've watched their scores over the season, how they've gone. I reckon Camberwell have done themselves a bit of a disservice this season.
Why is that?
I think they should have gone out and got another couple of players.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that
they're about 60, maybe.
Yeah, but not only that, they're maybe 4 or 5 deep, but they're only really regularly running a list of 7 or 8.
Yeah.
I just think they need to have 10 players.
They could have been alright. They could have pushed, add a
They've
couple
had some
more.
good wins.
They've had some great wins, and they've got some good. Chris Lynch is a gun. Damon Lowry is still doing it. Ash Bright, this Mohammed. They've got some players who can seriously play. I reckon they've done themselves a disservice by going with a short roster rather than get another couple of players.
So many times this season, I think they've been outrun in the second half just because they just don't have anyone to stop.
McKinnon 75 defeated Southern Penn 67. Marcus Timmins 12 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Played another 40 minutes.
It's fine.
Dejan Kostya 12 points. Manny Hendricks 26 points. Ryan Tyndall 14-7. Ryan Tyndall's been good the last few weeks. Manny Hendricks been good as well. Wasn't enough to get over McKinnon. I'm not going to go into it. It just tells us about this game.
Look, it's one of our best games we've played in the last month or so. We've been okay, but this is the start of something.
Return to form?
Yeah, this is the start of something. We're going to let our basketball do the talking until final swings around.
Now, don't hold back here, okay? Seriously, don't lie to us, because if your eyes go up to the left like his did before when we're talking about D'Annunzio, we clearly lied. If your eyes go to the left, we know that you're lying. Cale Harrison, where's he at?
He'll likely play next week.
You see the odds?
Yeah.
No, he was straight then. He was game.
I think
But hang on.
I'm not sure in what.
No, you said likely.
Yes. Well, I'm not a physio.
I would think maybe limited minutes.
Yeah, so I think we'll probably ease him in this weekend.
Is he back at training?
Yep.
Is he changing directions?
No. He wasn't last week anyway.
He's being honest.
We'll see training tonight.
He's being honest.
Yep. Honest bloke.
Are you guys training this week? I heard you've been given the week off because you got a win.
Nope. We got a double header weekend.
Huge news coming out of Sunday. Sunbury 73, Mildura 62.
Come on.
Second time this season that Sunbury's beaten Mildura.
Some
They beat
teams
them
just
at
match up.
Mildura.
And Gav Mitchell didn't play this game.
No.
Gav Mitchell last time
Yeah,
played
he hasn't played last month.
Yeah.
And Sunbury opened the
Mildura.
game with 7 trays in the first quarter, and they just never look back. They like to get their threes up, Sunbury, and when they're on, they're pretty bloody good. But seriously though, tell you what this shows me, don't think Mildura can win it.
I don't think they can win it either. But have you heard what happened after this game?
No.
This is true. This is true. This is what happened after the game. James Madigan, all right, Jimmy, he was that disappointed. Halfway home on the bus, got to Plum County, ordered the boys off the bus.
Kept going.
Ordered the boys off the bus, and he said,
Give us your clothes.
You with me? Ordered them off the bus. He said, go and do a plum run. See you later. We need some team building. They ran off into the distance. Just drove off. Left them behind.
Last seen a group of naked men
Walking home for 200 Ks. See you later. Jimmy just said, stop you. I'll do it by myself from now on. Apparently
then he wasn't happy.
No, apparently he left Kelvin Henry on the bus. He said, hey,
you
stay here. Stay here. The rest of you, start running.
Adam Mitchell had 18 points on 4 trays for the Jets. Joe Boyle had 17. Matty Quinn 10 and 13 for Mildura. Calvin Henry 24 and 12. Terrell Bell 13 and
So the news out of that, given that story is dead set true, Sammy Smythe's playing for Mildura this week.
Oh, Jesus.
Suit up, Sammy. You got a
Desperate
game.
measures.
You got a game.
Geelong 63 went down to Whittlesea 91. Absolutely clobbered.
I expected Whittlesea to win. I didn't expect 28
Not like
points.
that.
Geelong have been okay this year. Whittlesea, I just think they're rolling at the moment.
Let's put this on the table. Whittlesea are a good team. Geelong, that's not okay.
No.
That's way below where we thought that they'd be.
But where they are at.
Yeah.
That's way below where they are.
That's. I reckon that's more about Geelong having a really bad game.
Yep.
I don't know.
No, I think Geelong's better than that.
I think
Yeah,
Whittlesea's that good, but I think
yeah,
Geelong is that was bad. They
I
played
agree with
poorly.
you that Geelong were probably bad, but Whittlesea,
Petrides didn't even
Really
fire up
good.
in this game. Petrides just
Didn't have to.
No, didn't have to.
they're pretty good.
Oh,
However-
what? Yeah.
Sorry, first round of the finals. There's a big chance they're going to.
We're going to talk about that in a moment. We're going to talk about that in a moment. Let's go.
45 to 26 first half from the Pacers. Won the rebounds. 54 to 29.
What's with that?
Smashed him on the glass. Rob Diggs 27 and 12. He did a lot of the damage. Jason Dirks 12 and 8. Damien Ashworth 10 and 11 for Geelong. Anthony Kimball at 21 and Ben McCauley 12.
Why sacking his
Was
first game
best.
back? Seven,
Oh, was best, sorry, was
7
best.
points.
Yep.
His first game back.
Terrell Ladder, Whittlesea 17 and 2, Mildura 11 6, Geelong 9 and 10, Melbourne Uni 9 and 11. Altona, Sunbury, Craigieburn, Warrnambool making up the numbers. So let's just bank on the fact that let's say the top 4 stays that way. Could move around
Yeah.
between Geelong and Melbourne Uni, but let's just say it stays that same way. Watson Ladder, Hawthorn 14 and 5, Chelsea 13 and 6, McKinnon 12 and 6, Latrobe 13 and 7.
That's crazy.
Southern Penn 10 and 8. I just can't see it from
can't
here.
see it.
Blackburn 8 11, Campbell 8 11, Warrandyte 6 and 14. So let's say the top 4 stays the same there.
Yeah.
Okay? First week of the finals. If it was right now, give it. And I know we've done this before, we'll do it again. Give it to me. Whittlesea, Latrobe City.
That's a belter.
What a
That's
game.
an absolute-
You can't tip that. That's
And
a
here's
huge
where
game.
I'm at. In the Terrell ladder, Whittlesea, Mildura, Geelong, Melbourne Uni. Mildura, Geelong, Melbourne Uni. I don't trust them. Whittlesea is the only team in the Terrell Conference where I go, I reckon they've got a legitimate shot. I don't reckon the other 3 have.
And it's just tough first round match against Latrobe City.
Whittlesea, if it was right now, Whittlesea, Latrobe City, who wins?
I think Whittlesea just. But look, that's a great
I'm
game.
not confident.
Great game.
I don't know.
Mildura would be at home to McKinnon.
McKinnon beat them pretty comfortably last time. I think their depth would get
Their
them
house in
over
the
the top.
finals is tough.
Mate,
That's
That's
a
a tough gig up there.
thousand screaming
It's a tough
people.
gig.
Again, flip a coin there.
if they've got their players back.
Yeah.
They're at around about stall at the moment, just with a just with
Getting
a
ready for the gift.
just with a hay bale and a couple of leaves covering the plums. So they got a long trip home at the moment.
These are easy.
Chelsea, Geelong.
Oh, maybe not that easy. I think Chelsea will get it.
I think Chelsea.
Surely.
I think Chelsea.
Yeah.
Hawthorn, Melbourne Uni.
Hawthorn.
I reckon Hawthorn.
You gonna say it or?
Yeah, no. Hawthorn. But
Come on, what's the doubt?
No. I rate Melbourne Uni.
Hawthorn.
Season.
Hawthorn. Like really.
Yeah.
Well, like I know Melbourne Uni being good. Good. But Hawthorn, like they're potentially going to beat Hawthorn.
I'm telling you now,
Because they're probably going to play each other.
Can I just say, have a look at the ladder in the Watson Conference. You've got Chelsea 13 and 6, McKinnon 12 and 6, Latrobe City 13 and 7. You can't even look at who's going to be in those three places can all interchange.
Can change.
Hawthorn
Absolutely.
still
Yep.
have a
Yeah.
Hawthorn have a couple of tough games
it's
as well.
all hypothetical what we're talking about. It's all
Yeah, I
hypothetical.
don't think we can with the Watson Conference.
Melbourne Uni may not play in the finals.
They may not.
No, I'm being serious. They could finish fourth and they may not play in the finals. There's a very, very strong whisper at the moment that if that daiquiri machine isn't fixed, come finals,
They're
they're
boycotting.
going on strike.
Calling the
Boycott.
union.
They're going on strike.
Let's look around 17 games. Saturday night, Southern Penn, Blackburn.
Southern Penn to keep their finals hopes alive.
Yeah. McKinnon, Chelsea.
Cougars won last time they played by 13. I think they'll do so again.
McKinnon to win.
Sunbury, Warrnambool.
Sunbury to win at home.
Sunbury at home.
Yep. Yep. Mildura, Latrobe City.
Latrobe City to win on the road.
Yep. Whittlesea, Craigieburn.
Whittlesea
Pacers?
to win.
Sundays, Warrnambool, Camberwell.
Warrnambool to win at home.
Camberwell to get them.
Campbell or just.
Blackburn, Warrandyte. Warrandyte. Maybe.
I think Blackburn.
Nah, Blackburn. Yeah.
It'll be, look, the Warrandyte young guys will do alright. I think Blackburn will have too much depth.
Geelong, Melbourne Uni.
Melbourne Uni.
Yep. That'd be big. That'd be big.
Pressure on the Supercats.
There's a big game.
Oh, shh.
Well, it's being out. Hasn't been out.
Shut up, Bowie. It's coming
Geelong.
for you.
Long, hard look mirror. If you want to play finals,
Yeah.
which I think you will,
I will.
but you want to be significant
A factor.
in finals, you want to be a factor, you need to avoid reproducing the rubbish that you served up last week. Is that unfair?
It's not unfair.
They
at all.
did not play well last week, Geelong, and I reckon they're going to bounce back this week.
Yep.
I'm with them. I'm with Bowie and the boys.
Yep.
I like them. I like what they do down there.
Me too.
Bowie's a travel partner of mine.
Nice.
We enjoy
Right.
spending time in Thailand together.
Cocktails,
By the
long
book.
walks on the beach.
Geelong to bounce back this week. Mark it down. They will get up the Supercats.
Nah, Melbourne.
Mark it
I've got
down.
Melbourne.
Isaac will come out and dominate this
Black
week.
Angels. baby.
Supercats to win.
Altona, McKinnon.
Mark it down.
Altona, McKinnon.
McKinnon.
I'll tell you what.
Sunday specials.
No.
Yesteryear.
I'm just mucking around. McKinnon will win this.
Hawthorn, Southern Penn.
Is there any chance?
Sure, no?
What do you mean, am I sure?
Hawthorn. You don't like Hawthorn, do you?
Oh, shit. I
No, you can't say that. Hawthorn.
Hawthorn.
You don't like him.
I do like Hawthorn.
No, you don't.
Tell me what you were saying about Jay Allen before.
Apparently Melbourne.
Jay, that's so not true, man. They're just a...
So Melbourne Uni would beat Hawthorn, but Southern Penn, no chance. That's pretty much what Nathan's saying.
What?
That's what Nathan's saying.
What are you talking about?
Well, he said that Melbourne Uni could potentially beat Hawthorn if they met up in the finals.
Yeah.
But Southern Penn, no chance. Hawthorn. He's got it.
I reckon Hawthorn will win.
So do I.
So do
No
I.
doubt.
Is there any chance?
Tentative.
Is there any chance?
Just saying.
There's going to be some serious swearing going on when this camera goes up. I can tell. I'm just going to stay right here. Is there any chance that Timo will play 1 second less than 80 minutes this
Yeah, we
weekend?
got a double header weekend. I think that would happen. That's not up to me.
I reckon he'll play all 80.
No comment.
Yeah.
Finish the show.
See you next week.